What's going on YouTube? My name is Makoshi and welcome back to my channel. Today is part 2 of ranking DBD killers based on the amount of drip that they have. If you guys missed part 1, you can check it out in this corner or maybe in this corner or possibly just link down below. Either way, there's a part 1. Make sure that you check it out first. And if you like any of this content, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for all notifications. Let's get in. So for a quick recap on where we left our previous killers, in our top S tier, we have This Devil Wears Parada. And in this tier, we currently have Nurse, Hag, Spirit, and Oni. For our A tier, we have She Is the Moment. And that contains Huntress, Legion, and Plague. Our boy Mikey Myers is B tier. He does pass the dress code. At the mid gala, which is C tier, we have Trapper, Doctor, Bubba, and Clown. For D tier, we call that one Gag Me Harder, Please. And in this tier, we have the Martini Glass Wraith, we have Billy, and we have Ghostface. That one caused a little bit of controversy, but that's okay. And in our bottom tier, those killers that can't sit with us, there is Freddy, Amanda, and the Demogorgon. I'm not gonna call them the other one. If you want to know what we talked about for any of these killers, or you want to know why they were placed where they are, make sure that you go check out the part 1 of this video. But today for part 2, we're gonna be starting with our boy, Brother Quinn, Caleb Quinn. Let's take a look at some of his outfits. I only have a few, honestly. This recolor kind of eats. It kind of eats, not gonna lie. I'm gonna really struggle to say something nice about Caleb. These fits are objectively terrible. I don't even have words. I don't even have words for how bad this one is. I think that this is a very quick, very easy ranking. I don't have a lot of questions about this one. I don't even think this is gonna cause very much controversy, but Caleb Quinn, you can't sit with us. I'm sorry. Next on our list is the one and the only Dorito Daddy, AKA Pyramid Head. This is a licensed killer, and our poor licensed killers really do not get a lot of cosmetics. They really just don't, any of our licensed characters. But I mean, you guys want to know something funny? Silent Hill is actually the first horror game that I ever played. It's the first game that I played that really made me scared when I was playing it. And it was all because of Dorito Daddy. Like, you'd be in the sewers and then you'd hit a corner and he was there, and it would make me scream every time. So Silent Hill has like a really special place to me. It's for me like really what kicked off this idea of like being scared when playing a game, and then how much fun that was. So shout out to Silent Hill. I'm not mad at these fits. I'm not mad at these. Like, I mean, I'm never gonna be mad at these arms. Is this his blighted skin? No, this is hallowed curse. I mean, I don't know. They look good. I don't know which man's got thigh meat out with the arms. Okay, so this is a hard one because he really doesn't get a lot of cosmetics. There really is just like very few things for us to judge on. However, man's got his arms out. He's got some thigh meat going. If I had to place him, I mean, I do have to place him somewhere. Obviously, he's not as good as like Huntress and Legion and Plague. I do think that maybe just on the basis of being Dorito Daddy and the fact that he cannot get a million customizations, like a million cosmetics, I think that based on that he does pass the dress code. I think I'm putting him at pass the dress code. All right, so speaking of our blighted skins, that's who's gonna be up next. Let's take a look at our Lava Drip Poppy. Opening up straight away is his new skin where he's a squiddy man. So this is when Blight became Squidward. This is the SpongeBob, the official SpongeBob DBD crossover era. This is a lot. This is a lot. Like, I get it. AOT, it makes sense. I understand why it is this way. Poseidon, evil Poseidon. I'm not mad at it. I hate this so much. I never banked on Blight being a furry, and then they released this collection and they were like, Blight's a furry, babes. And I was like, oh, look at this little doofy too. I can't get behind this. I can't get behind the skin. This purple actually high-key eats. I might have an affinity for purple. Let's think about where we can put him in regards to this tier list. Okay, comparative to other killers. He's not the moment. Let's be very clear. Blight is not the moment. They gave him a giant eyeball. I don't know if he passes the dress code or if he's going to the mid gala. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kind of torn because I don't know if I think that he is as good as Pyramid Head and Mikey would be if they were not licensed killers who were limited to their cosmetics, right? They are limited in what cosmetics they can have, and Blight is not. But I don't love his fits. I don't love them. Blight to pass the dress code. Blight's gonna pass the dress code. Okay, Blight passes the dress code. Next up, we have a really fun killer that we get to look at because we get a 2-for-1. This one, we get a 2-for-1. We're gonna take a look at the twins, Charlotte and Victor. We're gonna start off strong with Nature's Respite because honestly, Behavior popped off with this fit. They popped off with this cosmetic. It's so good. It's so good. I have such an appreciation. The lavender, I can't. It's great. I love this fit. The only thing missing is a little flower crown for Victor. That's the only thing that's missing. The only complaints I have. Now, are they like Dutch or something? Are they Dutch? Is that why she wears this hat? Is this hat Dutch? Why do I think it's Dutch? Is that just like a weird association that I make in my brain, or does everyone else think this? They're French, but this, I hate this. And I hate seeing it in the fog. It irritates me actually to see it in the fog. And it's the hat. It's the hat that irritates me the most. And this, I'm assuming this is then like French Revolution Charlotte, colonial Charlotte. Do I need to say more? Okay, high key. I don't hate this one either. Why does Victor never match? Whoa, look at this scythe. That's kind of sick. Oh, look, it's the recolor. Charlotte cannot go to the mid-gala with like one great fit, one good, really good fit, okay? Otherwise, she's really giving like poor French milkmaid who lives in a time that doesn't have plumbing, or colonizer. And for those reasons, we're going to have to put Charlotte and subsequently Victor in Gag Me Harder, please. All right, next up, we have a killer that everyone is going to be very excited for us to rank. And that killer is Trickster. It's time. It's time. All right, let's just start at the top. Yeah. We're starting off so strong. The wings being torn off of his Cupid fit. I can't, it's so good. It's so good. Coastal music video. This is so accurate. It's so accurate. And I have been into K-pop since like Gen 2. This is very accurate. The tech wear fit. Oh my God, it eats. It is. Now, does Behavior absolutely love Trickster and give him literally some of the best cosmetics in the game? Yes, they absolutely do. They absolutely do. What is Soul Sights? I mean, look, I'm not normally one for feathers, but like every single one of them. Now, look, I can understand how this is not everybody's like vibe and everybody's not into it, but you can't tell me that they just look bad. Objectively, they just don't look bad. I mean, also, this man is so pretty. They could put him in anything and would it matter? Now, the cat collab, I cannot get behind the cat collab, not even for this man. But if you had to make someone a cat, it's not terrible, but I can't get behind this collab. This entire collection hurts my feelings. This, again, the man just eats. Look, oh, you want a new hairstyle? You wanted something different? Middle part. Oh, it's so good. You know what they say about men with big hands? I believe they say that men with big hands belong. It's the moment. I think that he's the moment. I think that if you saw him show up in like that Cupid with the like wings torn off, that is a moment. All right, for this next killer, we're gonna have to dig a little deep. We're gonna have to dig real deep so that we can bury the absolute trash bag that is Nemesis in this fit. What? Why is he wearing trash bags? It upsets me, and he's licensed, so he can't get anything better. But like the mummified, it's just a mummified trash bag. His blighted skin here. I mean, it does kind of eat. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even hold you. Oh man, Nemesis has nothing else to work with. Nemi doesn't have a lot to work with, and it's not entirely his fault. There's not a ton that we can do with my man's, and he's licensed, which means he's again limited in his cosmetics. I feel like that has to be taken into consideration, but since they weren't able to find any clothes that were big enough to fit, and my man's had to go searching for his own fashion sense, I can respect that. He can go to the mid-gala. And next up, we're gonna go with another licensed killer. So again, limited cosmetics, but he's got some interesting ones. Let's take a look at the one, the only, Cenobite. Cenobite, I can't with him. The buckles over the nip nops, the belly button out. with his little dangly bits, his little belly button piercing, the Chatterer, the Hell Priest. Okay, the Hell Priest kind of eats though. The Hell Priest does eat, minus the massive hook hanging off of his spine, but like it does kind of eat. And I know a lot of people who would wear this jacket. And that's the offering. Now, I will agree that he is limited in cosmetics because he is licensed. However, I know exactly what rank we're putting Cenobite at. And if you thought that I wasn't gonna take Leather Daddy himself and put him in Gag Me Harder, please, I mean, I'm doing it. Even if I think he would rank higher, there's nothing better than the memes right here. Leather Daddy with his belly button out obviously belongs in Gag Me Harder, please. Next up, let's take a look at the one and the only Carmina, also known as the artist. Okay, straight up, I have her Jabberwocky skin on because it's funny. Lunar, what is this? Lunar Memory. I mean, obviously eats. She looks incredible. Blooming Delusion, again, very, very nice. Fallen Angel, this skin eats so hard. Image of the Furies, the Greek reference, elite, chef's kiss. This like steampunky kind of, yeah, steampunk. That's really all I got. Like cyber steampunk, again, eats delicious. Thornflower, the Baroque beauty herself. I mean, we can keep going. Winter Reverie. I mean, this is crazy. It's crazy good. All of them, her fits eat. And because she truly can almost do no wrong. But here's the thing. I don't think she's wearing Prada. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think she's wearing Prada. Every fit does eat, but like none of it is like, take my breath away. This is fucking gag. And she has every capability to be breathtaking. But because of that, the artist, she is the moment. She's hosting the Mid Gala. Next up, we're gonna take it to another license and we're gonna go check out Onryo. Let's start off strong. We're gonna start off strong with her new fit with the spider lilies. The spider lily reference on this fit is insane. It's insane. It's so good. This is her blighted skin and then her rotten remains, which is so funny. And then her basic white gown. I mean, I would love to say that her face card doesn't decline, but who knows because we can't see it. Okay, so Sadako's top fit just eats. Like her spider lily fit eats way too hard, right? I mean, I do think that she goes to the Mid Gala because like this fit eats, but it's really hard to judge because she doesn't have like more because she is licensed. You know what? I think that she suffers the same fate as Dorito Daddy, and I think that she passes the dress code because nothing here is objectively bad. It's just limited because she doesn't get more. Next, we're gonna take a little bit of a turn and go to someone a little interesting. Next up, we have the Dredge. Let's take a look at some Dredge cosmetics. This is his Iron Maiden fit, and this is just insane. This is just insane. And this thing like running after you in the fog, crazy. They took the turkey and made him a crab? I don't know how I feel about these. Dredge makes me so uncomfortable. Oh, Maurice. These are all terrifying. They're horrible and terrifying, and I don't like any of them. The turkey man, he freaks me out. This one, terrifying in the fog. Dredge, I don't even know how we rank this. They're not bad, but like, how do I judge a giant horse head or a massive crab or even better, mechanical dude's top half body bent over? Like, how am I supposed to judge this? I'm relegating him to the Mid Gala because like, what the fuck else am I supposed to do with Halloween Boy? Like, let's get into our next killer. Again, a licensed killer, so very little options for us to look at, but let's go check out the mastermind, the one, the only Wesky Boy himself. Here's Wesker in his fit. And here's Wesker in his body cam off police outfit. Just so y'all know, that body cam is not on. And then he has a blighted skin as well. He can sit with Freddie. I mean, that's if Freddie even wants him to sit there. Okay, so we're gonna take Wesker in his basic bitch all leather trench coat and then his body cam off footage. And he's going straight down. You know what? Wesker's getting his own category at the very bottom of the list. And I've labeled this category turn the body cam on. Moving on. Next up, we have one of my least favorite killers in this entire game. Not my absolute least favorite, but one of. Let's go check out the cosmetics that we have for night, shall we? Spectral Mercenary. Okay, high key, this kind of eats. I'm not even gonna lie. How come you never see any killers in the fog like wearing this fit? I'm realizing that night players only wear a few skins. They wear this one with the stupid hair hanging out of its face. On occasion, you might see the jack-o'-lantern one. But other than that, they just wear recolors of this. I think maybe I've seen one Moth Warrior in the fog, but they definitely didn't have the full fit. They just had the helmet on. I have never seen this fit. And it makes, you know what it makes me think? It makes me think that night players will play him because he is incredibly frustrating to go up against and he can easily double team like a healthy survivor, right? But it makes me think they don't like their killer enough to get a good cosmetic for him. I hate this skin. I hate it so much. I am upset that nobody runs these skins. Like, that actually makes me sad. However, and not just because I absolutely despise him, but because I only ever see some basic bitch fits in the fog. And yeah, he basically has a bunch of basic fits. He can't sit with us either. Speaking of killers I don't like, should we go look at Adriana? There she is, ladies and gentlemen. There she is. The Skull Merchant herself, the most universally hated killer in DBD. I'm not saying that to throw shade. I'm just saying it as a fact. We're not here to judge Skull Merchant based on how people play her or her gameplay style or what she does in the fog. We're here to base her solely on her fashion. And we're gonna start with her Cyber Assassin, and it eats all damn day long. I mean, the body is tea. The body is just tea. I can't say anything. I mean, it doesn't really matter what you put her in. The body is just tea. It's just tea. I hate the recolors. I mean, I prefer the recolors of her basic outfit because I hate her basic outfit, and the recolors are 80 million times better, like any of them. But like, she does eat. I can't. Okay, now this one, I have a distinct issue with this fit specifically. This is not giving like power suit. This is giving Ajima, which is a Korean grandmother. This is like a very rich old lady though, but she's old. Like, she's wealthy and she had fashion. She has good fashion sense, but she's old lady. Like, I hate this suit. I hate this pantsuit so much. I'm gonna remove my Skull Merchant bias to the best of my ability. Okay, so I'm gonna take her. I just want to preface this by saying that this hurts my soul deep down inside, okay? I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I'm torn here. I think that she passes the dress code. Now, I think that she highly passes the dress code. There is every opportunity for her to be the moment. Next up, we have a killer. This is gonna be an interesting one. Let's take a look at Single Larry. All right, this is the Singularity. He is a robot dog. I don't actually know what he is, but we call him a robot dog. And pretty much, I mean, you know, he's frosty. He looks like a destroyed toy. I mean, and these are like a bunch of recolors because that's really all they've done for him. This one's kind of cool. If they were able to do so many different things, for example, for Dredge, right? Why are they not doing crazy, interesting things with him? That confuses me. So we're gonna take Single Larry. Ugh, they just don't do anything with him. I don't think it's his fault that he can't sit here. It's just boring to me. So I would like to be gagged a little bit harder. And honestly, Robot Doggo, there you go. Robot Dog can gag us a bit harder. There are some killers that I think should be excluded from these lists, and this is one of them. Let's take a look at the Xenomorph. Xenomorph just freaks me out in general. Now, the Queen Mother skin, well, what is there to say? This is incredible. Y'all know this is incredible, right? This is crazy. The height that they gave her, insane. We love. Also, she's double cheeked up on every day of the week. You know what I mean? Like cakes. Cake. I mean, they gave Xeno a blighted skin. Like, that's crazy to me. High key though, it totally eats. It fucking eats. Moving on. This one also eats all day long. I love this one. I love the addition of the green. I love the green speckles on the tail. Now, do we really need to talk about the naked mole rat in the room? This skin is so wildly uncomfortable. Like, These look like those gooey ducks. They look like gooey ducks. You guys know like gooey ducks from the sea. All right, so here we've got Xenomorph. We got to figure out where she belongs. I think that Queen Mother in and of itself solely takes us well out of You Cannot Sit With Us. She is well out of that. I am gagged. I can't lie. I'm gagged by the Queen Mother, and the naked mole rack makes me gag. And I don't want to gag any harder. So we're going to move off of that one. I believe she just gets out of that. You know what I mean? But overall, I think that she has good cosmetics for what the limitations are with her. And that Queen Mother skin is named so appropriately because she is mother. She's gonna pass the dress code. Is she gonna pass the dress code? She's passing the dress code. Closing out our licensed killers, the last one that we have here is the good guy or girl themselves, Chucky. All right, so we have Chucky here, the good guy himself. There are some extra cosmetics that I don't think I have. I definitely don't. Like the Christmas sweater. The Christmas sweater is really good. But this is what we get. We get Tiffany and we get Chucky. I feel like Chucky, it's giving toddler. And I mean a leather jacket with a wedding dress. She does that. You know what I'm saying? She does that thing. Tiffany is incredible. We're not even gonna think about the good guy, okay? The good guy was designed to be appealing to children. So there's that. But let's take a look at Tiffany, who was making a choice. She made an actual choice. I feel like this is a fairly easy one, right? Here's the thing. Chucky and Tiffany can sit with me. So we're taking them already up. I'm gonna send them to the mid-gala. I'm sending them to the mid-gala. And this killer is going to be a lot of fun. Let's look at DVD's latest original killer, the Unknown. Okay, so we've got Grandma. I love that they can give Grandma. And honestly, am I mad at this Grandma? No. I'm not mad at this gardening Grandma. She can live. But Cheerleader Unknown, this girly pop right here, the cheerleader is so good. She's so good. I love seeing her in the font. It's so funny. It's amazing. I love it. The bow with its own physics. What is this giving? Let me just remind you, just in case, or maybe you won't. Anyway.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, Agent K. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Incredible. I love this reference. The alien invasion. This is very clearly my dude who was full of cockroaches in Men in Black. That's very obvious, the reference. And honestly, like, it's incredible. They did a great job with it. I just have so much appreciation for that, like, throwback. Edgar, that was his name. Oh my God, you're brilliant. The recolors. All right, time for barbecue. Oh my. Oh, wait, hi. Oh, nope, now you're there. Okay. It is better, I think, in the black. I don't love like the recolors of these. And the Unknown is still fairly new, right? This is still fairly new to DBD. And because of that, they really haven't had a ton of opportunities to like give her new cosmetics or give them new cosmetics. But I love that they have this like gender bend that they go with, that it's just all over. Like, I cannot wait to see what they do with her. I think it's gonna be great. So with the Unknown, obviously they more than can sit with us. I mean, they're the popular girl. I don't really need to be gagged because honestly, she's a cheerleader. She looks stunning. I love her. I really feel like for the moment, because they have not, there's just so much more that they can do, even though they haven't yet, based solely on what she says she has right now. I'm saying that she passes the dress code. And I presume that there's going to be some insane cosmetics to come out in the future, which might even push the Unknown up a bit further. The last killer that we're going to take a look at today is the newest killer to DVD, and that is from the D&D universe, Vecna. Okay, so this is Vecna. Vecna just came out, which means we really are not going to have a ton of cosmetics. We're going to have to go based on solely on this base and then the one skin that we do have access to look at. It's a good skin. It's a good skin. This is another one, Armor of Many Trophies. I actually don't hate this. I think that it matches his lore and I understand like why Vecna would have this. I don't hate it. I feel like this is not really like a big one for us to have like a lot of discussion on. He's only got a couple of cosmetics. Now, this little face piece, I'd wear it. He's got the grippers with his anklet. He's got an anklet on so that you can pay attention. I bet it jingles when he flies too. Okay, let's figure out where we're gonna put Vecna. Vecnussy, I'm sending you to the mid-gala, and that is where you shall stay until they give you more cosmetics, and then we can revisit. But for now, you're going to here. All right, so let's recap at the top of the list. Our devils that wear Prada, we have Nurse, Hagatha, Spirit, and Oni. For our killers that are the moment, we've got Huntress, Legion, specifically Julie and Susie, Plague, Trickster, and Plague. The ones who pass our dress code are going to be Mikey, Pyramid Head, Blight, Onryo, Skull Merchant, Xenomorph, and the Unknown. The ones that we will send to the mid-gala are going to be Trapper, Doctor, Booba, Clown, Nimmy, Turkey Boy, Dredge, Chucky, and the Lich. The ones that we could stand to be gagged a little bit harder by are Wraith, Billy, Ghosty, Twins, Pinhead, and Single Larry. And the ones that cannot sit with us are Freddie, Amanda, Demo, Caleb, the Deathslinger, and the Knight. And at the bottom of the list is Wesker, who needs to turn his damn body cam footage on, okay? That has been ranking all of the killers in DBD based on their fashion. And if you disagree with any of my rankings, make sure that you let me know down in the comments below. If you want to catch any of that content live, you can check it out on Twitch. I'm live every Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, same name as I have here. And you can participate in the conversation. You can let me know in real time which killers I got wrong. Next up, we'll be ranking the survivors. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.